Hey, I'm Nina and we're at the thrift doing a little thrift with me. I have like a whole wish list of things that I'm looking for, but some of the main ones are like little pouches to organize all the stuff I have in my bag, but also I'm only letting myself look for sandals because I have been on kind of like a shoe shopping spree recently. And sandals are like the only area that I could use more shoes in. Everywhere else I'm good. I don't need any more. Also, dead stock vintage bikinis, fun pattern dresses, little like elastic, easy pull on, lightweight shorts, and anything that like reminds me of Doan. Also, just generally like blouses and button ups, easy breezy, good for hot weather. But I just have so many t-shirts and tank tops, and I feel like I need some more blouses because I feel like I rely a little too heavily on t-shirts and tank tops and then just like fun bottoms. So I want to find some tops that can just kind of shine. Also, in general, like kind of summery knits, whether it's like a slinky knit skirt or like a knit tank top, even like a cotton knit dress, those kinds of things. And yeah, so let's go see what the thrift has.
Starting in the shoes, the first thing I saw were these little sandal heels. So cute, but they were a little too beat up for me. I just love the look of them with the square toe. And I just cannot believe how many good shoes there were at the thrift today. It's kind of insane. Then I saw these little charm bracelet Skechers flip-flops, very 2000s, little like fruit and animal charms. I feel like they are something that I would see on Pinterest and be like, this is so fun and cute. Then these little brown tan buckle flip-flops, a little bit of a heel, like less than an inch, remind me of something Prada would have made in like, I don't know, 90s, 2000s with the buckle detail. However, these were a little too small, but while I was looking at them, I saw these chunky square toe clogs. They're so cute. These little brown and black kitten heels, they have the little square toe, just the right amount of heel. Then looking at more sandals and shoes, I saw these big, chunky little platform flip-flops. And I have had my eye out for brown platform flip-flops, or honestly brown sandals and then also platform flip-flops. So this felt like it was a match made in heaven. So you can see I found even more little cutie sandals. Also these no boundaries chunky platform sandals. These little buckle flats, like they're a little too round and the heel was a little too like ergo-y, or the sole was a little too ergo-y for me. But I love the little strappy detail and the buckle. These little silver Mary Janes, if these were my size, I would have grabbed them so quick. They're so cute and like remind me of something Paloma wool would do. I could not believe that I found these little Melissa jelly flats. I saw these little flower platform heels that were so good. Like I feel like these would be crazy on Depop, but you can see the leather or like pleather is starting to disintegrate or dry rot, and I just couldn't justify them. Next, honorable mention to these little like clear PVC wedges. Fun white little sandal, but I'm just not gonna wear them. Why do I want water shoes? Like the color of these was really cool, but like I now have my eye out for cool water shoes. These teal mules, again, so much of the leather here was like just starting to go, like whether it was the lining and it was pleather and it was starting to like disintegrate and get sticky and weird, or if stuff was just starting to dry rot. And then I felt like the universe was giving me a gift, and that was these pink mules, which were really similar, but the leather wasn't sticky gross on them. Also, I grabbed these, not realizing they were a literal size 5. Honorable mention to these little flower applique shoes. I have had such a weakness for the flower applique recently. I don't know why. I just really want a pair of sandals that have a little like leather flower built into them. Starting to go through shirts and things, and I saw this little brown polo with the contrast stitch, and I feel like it's Tennessee. I love the little penguin, but it's kind of long and boxy. You can see the old tag, little made in USA, Grand Slam, like very tennis. And I just thought this was so sweet. Also, again, I have such a weakness for brown right now. This little green silk cardigan that I am so into. Like, the color is so good. I've had my eye out for a green sweater for a while because I love doing like green and maroon or green and red. Then I found this little black like t-shirt material cardigan that I am obsessed with. The fit of it is really cute, 3/4 length sleeves, cotton, so you can still wear it when it's hot out, good for work. Now I found this silk. It's kind of like an in-between giraffe and cheetah print shirt. It is so cool. 3/4 sleeves, 100% silk. And I just feel like this is a fun way of doing animal print. Next, I found this little cream. It's like a cotton linen blend. Button up, seems really breezy. And I have just had my eye out for more button ups. Look at these shorts. The fabric of these shorts was so good. It feels very Doan Reformation-y to me. I love the color scheme, the little striped floral, but there was a huge stain going through tops, looking at little tanks. And I find this purple, like deep eggplant, square neck, thin strap, beautiful, beautiful top, like very structured. I feel like it was part of a formal set once, but could be so cute as like a little going out dressed up top. This is like maybe one of my favorite things I found. It's so cool, so unique. This thermal bodysuit with this micro lace elastic. And then I see that it's actually a bathing suit because the brand is Swim Stuff. And it's just so good. Like, all the details of this are everything I love. A little bit sporty, very 90s with the like thermal material, and the color scheme, the navy and white, is so good. Going through tanks, I find this little gray knit tank because I have had my eye out for summer knits, and this really fit the bill. Then, oh my gosh, this quilted jacket, vintage, like it definitely was part of like a vintage like lingerie 1960s house coat situation. This jacket is just so beautiful, like the embroidery along the edging. Now going into the dresses, this slip I love. The color scheme is so good. This like muted dusty pink with the eggplant trim. It was not in my size, but I just love it. Now this red and pink patterned square neck dress is so good. Dead stock, still has the old tags on it, so I just had to grab that one because it's so cute. So now let's go through everything I found. Again, this little quilted jacket reminds me of like Helmstead or something Gani would do. So good. Made in USA. It only has the top 3 buttons, but it was stained and I wasn't gonna get the stain out. This little mini skirt, love, super cute, dead stock. But I like know that deep down I'm just like not gonna wear a mini skirt like this that's not a skirt because I'm just not gonna be as comfortable. The black slinky skirt I had to leave behind because I just have too many black maxi skirts. I love them and I really gravitate towards them, but I just could not justify this one. Like, I feel like it's such a good staple and someone else will really love it, but I just can't justify it. I don't have the space in my closet for another black midi skirt. So the denim mini skirt is so good. It's so cute. I feel like this is something that I would want to buy on Depop if I saw it on Depop. But I could not try anything on, and this was full price. I know it's only $7 full price, but not knowing how it's going to fit, like I feel like that's such a risky thing with a denim skirt. The silk green maxi skirt is so beautiful. I love the fabric, but I just knew that this wasn't going to fit me right because it's kind of like a fitted column skirt, so you could tell it went out for the hips, and it was not my size. So I knew that if it was going to sit a little bit lower on me, it would have a weird part that goes out for the hips that wasn't going to line up with my hips. So I left this for someone else to find whose size it was. It's so beautiful. It's half price. Oh my gosh, then this vintage slip I did end up leaving behind and I really regret it. Like, that panel on the side is so unique and delicate, and I don't think I would wear it just as is. But if you found a way to layer this over another skirt so that you could see that panel, it would be incredible. This is a Zara top in this cranberry color. I love the color. And the reason I grabbed it is because I'm like, this would be great and easy for work. but I'm trying not to get things that I'm not able to wear right now. And I know that this is just going to be too heavy for me to wear when it's this warm out. So next we have the little brown polo. It's so cute. I think I definitely would have needed to hem it just to be like hit more of a mid-length. But I love the white piping, but I did leave it behind. Now this green, beautiful, beautiful silk cardigan. I love. It's incredible. It's $3.50 because it's half priced. What more is there to say? This is such a good basic, and literally I feel like it works as a set with the shorts that I'm wearing. So it's just so good, and it didn't have any stains, very good condition, lightweight, perfect for summer. Then I found this sheer polka dot like fitted top. It's a silhouette that I feel like Realization Par or Reformation would make. I love that it's sheer. I love that the polka dot is there, like layering this with like a little silk like tank underneath or something, I think would be so, so good. And there's just something about a sheer polka dot that I think works so well. And then I did buy a t-shirt. I had to get a t-shirt. It was too good of a baby tee. It's old H&M, it's brown, and it's a v-neck. And I think that makes it okay because I've wanted a brown shirt. I've wanted more v-necks, and it fits the questions. This top I had such a vision for of layering with like a white ribbed tank top for a kind of like cool moment, but it just wasn't my size. Then this hot pink, beautiful, beautiful lingerie tank. And this silvery gray silk camisole I think is so beautiful. Again, I think would be cool layered over like a white tank like this one. I just think it's so good. I always feel like I cannot turn down a silk camisole at the thrift, like especially if it's in my size. And this is just like a generic white high neck tank top. I like the cut of it. And the little knit tank top I showed you guys before in this dark, beautiful heathered gray, kind of like a slinky knit material, but lightweight, so you can still wear it for summertime. This is also half price because it's a blue tag. This is like the star of the show today, I think. This little thermal contrasted bikini feels like sporty, has the micro lace piping, and it's just so good. Now this nylon slip I love. I have been so into vintage nylon like lingerie. And I found this little romper that I think is from like Revolve, and I just really like the patch pockets, and I just feel like a cute little shorty romper is adorable. But I realized, like, I don't know if this is something that I'm really going to reach for, but, like, it is really cute and feels, like, 70s-y. Then we have this little cotton black sundress, and I just love a black sundress because I feel like you don't have to worry about being sweaty. It's just easy and breezy. You feel chic, and it's just, like, lightweight. I love the little bow in the front. I think it's adorable. I think it's a way of doing the bows so that it doesn't feel like it's just something with bows from last year. Then I found this Zara dress that was an XL, but was ruched in a way that I'm like, this could definitely fit me. And I love the idea of trying this as a skirt and just tying the straps as like bows on your hips. It reminds me of this one Ciao Lucia dress, and I just think it could be really, really cool as a skirt. This dead stock square neck little thin strap sundress is so good, but I did get one from the same brand recently, so I'm really conflicted about it because I like just love the fabric of this one. Now for shoes. I had to put back those chonkers because I realized they were a size 5. But these little pink mules were so cute. They had to be a no though because they were discolored. The little Melissa jelly flats, also too small, big old bummer. But the bags. So this bag was in terrible condition. It is ripped inside and it has a bunch of stains on the outside, but it's such a cool satin material. It has this little buckle detail, and I just think it's so cool. Like, I feel like Paloma wool would make this bag and I would be obsessed with it. It feels risky to buy it. There's no price on it, so I have to see what they say at the cash register before I make a final decision. Next, these chonker flip-flops look like they've barely been worn. Really good condition. I love that they're brown. Then these little square toe contrast stitch kitten heels are so cute. But what I found is with like a stiletto heel, I just don't know how to walk in them. Talked about these beautiful Newport News square toe kitten heels already, and the Skechers charm bracelet flip-flops. I'm so conflicted about these because they're so weird, but they're so fun. That is everything that I found, everything that was in my cart from this thrift trip. Hey, I'm back from the thrift store now, and I can't believe how much stuff off of my little like thrift wish list I ended up finding, slash just like pieces that have kind of been in the back of my head for a while, and I am just so excited about them. Also, if you see my little dog, she's eating a dental chew, so that's what's going on there. But I guess we'll start with shoes and bags because that's like how I started the thrift in the store. I did say I was on a no shoes ban unless they were sandals. And there were so many good shoes at the thrift today. Like I can't believe how many good shoes there were. But I didn't buy any non-sandal shoes, aka I bought 2 pairs of sandals. So the first pair I got are these that I am really into. They are these little kitten heels. I love the height, and I like this kind of kitten heel because it feels like more dainty than a full-on block heel, but I just don't feel secure walking in a full-on stiletto. I don't have the balance for it, I've learned. I love that they have the contrast of the black and the brown together. And I've actually had on my list specifically like brown sandals and then kitten heels. And so they're like kind of like a flip-flop slash slide because I have the band and the little like flip-flop thing. Surprisingly comfortable, originally from Newport News, a little bit of a squared off toe, which I really love. And I am just so into them. Like I feel like the Row would make something similar to these, you know, like they're so simple and sleek, but they have just enough like interesting details to make them feel unique. And then the other pair of shoes I got are these platform wedge flip-flops, which I have kind of had my eye out for a while. There's this one picture of the Beckham's son, whose name I can't remember, his wife, wearing these peachy den shorts, long shorts with some platform flip-flops, and since seeing that picture I've been like, I kind of am into platform flip-flops now. Yeah, but I can't believe how comfortable they were. I love the dark brown, and I am just so excited to wear these and to like have them in my closet. For bags, I got 2 bags, 2 shoes, 2 bags, and the first one is this. It's like really beat up, but it's this like satin, kind of metallic-y, silvery gray. It almost has like purpley undertones too in this light, like brown. I don't know. It's like a color that I feel like changes depending on the lighting you're in. Super simple, kind of slouchy hobo bag. And then it has this like organic shaped little buckle. And it really reminds me of some of the bags that Paloma Wool has been coming out with recently. The size of this is really good. The strap is just long enough to be worn like crossbody. And I have been looking for a like satin or fabric bag. Where this bag is dirty is the back and the bottom. It just like has weird marks and stains. I am gonna just stick it in the wash and see if that works. There was no price on it in the thrift store, and so I was kind of nervous. But at the cash register, they were like, it's stained, we'll give it to you for $3.99. And I feel like that was definitely worth the risk, because if I wash it and the stains come out and it doesn't get ruined, then I just got a really awesome, like really cool bag for $3.99. And if they don't come out or it gets ruined by the wash, then I only lost $3.99, which isn't bad at all. So I'm really excited for this. I really hope it like holds up okay in the wash, and that all the stains come out, and that it's not gross, and it's just cute and fun and a little bit unique, kind of simple, kind of unique, all my favorite things. I have had my eye out for a black bag with silver studs to kind of like fill that void. I've looked on Poshmark, eBay, all of that, but I was just like not convinced by like fully by any of the bags I found. And then I'm in the thrift and I see this bag, and it's incredible. I have so many hobo bags. I really gravitate towards that silhouette. And so this being the little 2-strap kind of tote, like weirdly slouchy, boxy shape, adds some intrigue, adds a little diversity to the silhouette of bags that I have. And I love that it has a really long zipper pull. I feel like I have started to see more bags with these recently, and it's just like such a
simple detail that just adds something. The neck chunk of things I got are all clothes. And I actually did a pretty good job of finding tops other than t-shirts and tank tops. I'm gonna be honest, I did find a couple t-shirts and tank tops, but I'm gonna explain why I think they're special and I'm still allowed to get them. But the first thing is this olive green, 100% silk little cardigan. And I am so excited about this because one, I always kind of gravitate towards wearing sweaters to work as a top just because it feels a little more dressed up than like a normal t-shirt. But it's summer and it's really hot. And so like most of my sweaters, I just can't wear this time of year because they're too hot. But this one, because it's 100% silk and it's like a lighter weight, I feel like I can get away with layering year round and can still wear this time of year. I also really, really love the olive green color. I feel like this color for me is almost a neutral. Then I got this off-white, and more of a cream maybe. It's like a natural fibers kind of color. It's this linen cotton blend button up, just really classic, kind of oversized, more relaxed fit. And you can see there's like some variance in the fabric. So it has like little darker tan threads and stuff mixed in. Easy breezy. I have wanted more button-ups recently and this kind of like checks all the boxes. I've also been watching a lot of Lizzie Hadfield's videos recently and I feel like she styles button-ups in so many cute ways, especially for summer still, and I was like, I am feeling really inspired by that. And so this is kind of inspired by her, a little easy, relaxed button-up moment. The next thing is a tank top and a t-shirt, but they're special. So the tank top is not just like a normal cotton tank top. It's knit, and so I think it counts in the category that I had on my wish list, which is for summer knits. It is this like heathered gray, lightweight, but it's this really thin, I don't know if you can kind of see through it, little heathered gray knit tank top. Weirdly, it's originally from Bath and Body Works, and I did not know that they made clothes, so I'm wondering if it's part of a pajama set or something. And then, okay, this is just a baby tee. I'm gonna be honest, this is just a baby tee. So this is old H&M little brown V-neck baby tee, and this is, again, I just have wanted a brown shirt, but this is different from the ones I have because it has a little V-neck. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same as a lot of other shirts I have. But I think I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of it. Like, I just love the idea of this with that little navy skirt I thrifted in my last video with some sneakers or like ballet flats and a little bag. It's just like good, it's just easy. I've wanted a brown shirt. This checks that box. I'm so into brown right now as just like a much softer kind of neutral. Like I don't know, I've been kind of veering away from wearing like black actual clothes recently, and I've been more like leaning towards grays and browns because they just feel like a softer contrast with like a white or cream or whatever. Okay, this is so cool, and like I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's so cool. It's very 90s, and it's, I think, supposed to be a bathing suit, but it's cotton, so I'm not sure how that works. But it's this navy one-piece bathing suit with the white contrast stitching, white piping, super low back, little kind of cheeky fit. It is so good. It's so good. I just love it. It's so, if you look at like what the piping is, it's again, it's like little micro lace, and then the fabric is like a thermal knit. So I don't really know how that's gonna work. It's just so good with a little sporty contrast, stripes. I love it. I love it so much. I don't know how I'm gonna wear it yet, but it's so good. The next thing, and I saw this like on my way out and just grabbed it because I got excited. It's this little white linen tank. It has like a squared off neckline and this little like ticking almost little holes, like detail embroidered along the sleeves and the neckline. I think it might be longer than what I'm looking for, so I might have to hem it. But just like a really beautiful, simple top. And then the last thing I got is actually from Zara originally, but I am really excited about it. I think I've just said I'm excited about everything. Again, I just cannot believe this thrift trip. It's like a cream color, it's mocked. I also can't tell if this one is like discolored. It definitely needs to be washed. And then it has little black contrasting tie straps, and it's in like
almost like a matte satiny fabric. I think it's supposed to be like silk. So I think it could be worn as a mini dress, but I also really like the idea of wearing it as a skirt and then just using the straps as like ties kind of around the waist. I think could be really cute, or even just like tying them in bows like on your hips or in a knot. I think could be really, really cute. So very excited for this. I just love the texture of smocked pieces. I just think this is adorable and I love it. And that's everything that I got at the thrift. Thank you so much for watching this. If you liked it, like it. If you want to subscribe, I would really love to have you here. And yeah, thanks so much. Bye.